This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your general love reading for the month of February. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. If it does and you want some clarification, you can always contact me on my email below, okay, you guys? So, let's go ahead and get started. We have, for the oracle cards, we have What Do You Desire, Perfect Timing, and Let Your Past Go. So there's this definite need for you guys to kind of release control and really dive deep into what you're looking for, what you want. You know, don't go into disillusioned and let things go and happen on their own kind of thing, because you have the High Priestess too. You know, you have the intuition that you need to get through this situation. You have the World. You've got a lot of major arcanas here, okay? You've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So it's definitely been a crazy month for you guys. But it so looks great at the end. Like, you have the High Priestess. You guys are learning karmic lessons. We have the Sun here. There's love here. And everything's happening in perfect timing. But there's this need for you to ground yourself. Okay? And I know that, you know, fire signs are very passionate, like to go and you know what I mean? Like, rush into things. But take your time. Find your balance. And it looks like you are. I mean, or this is someone that you're dealing with, okay? Let's start off. Here we have, in the past, the Four of Pentacles. This is either somebody holding on tightly to their emotions, not opening up, not sharing, kind of being a miserly person, kind of being a little jerk right there, right? He's not sharing the Pentacles. And then we have the overall energy. And this, to be honest, like, I did this for the month of February. So, you know, this energy is either going to linger or it's going to be gone. It all depends on you guys as people, right? As humans. You know, the energy leaves when we let it go, okay? So here we are with the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, you're having this anxiety. You're not being able to sleep. You know, you've got this depression going on. So there's this need for you guys to really listen to your dreams, because with the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of mentalness going on, okay? You got a lot of characters in your guys' reading. So you might be a lot of you guys, what do you desire? Maybe you have a lot of options, and that's something that you're trying to figure out, and that's why you're taking your time. You're going in it thinking, right? And then here you are. You know, this doesn't have to be you. It could be man or woman, it doesn't matter. But this is you taking on that mental energy and that earthy energy and really taking your time, okay? And so that's why I told you, take your time, right? So this, like, okay, so this could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This is either the person's helping you or hindering you this month. And then you have the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, okay? But I more see this as like you guys taking on this energy and thinking. You know, I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on here, because in your hopes and fears, you do have the Five of Swords. You know, this village is being pillaged. You know, I feel like there's this fear of getting hurt here with the Nine of Swords. Okay, but this is you or somebody else, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, wanting to offer their love. This is also communication. This is communication about love, right? And then in the environment, we have the Emperor. Now, this could be an Aries man, or this could just be a really grounded, stern, kind of reach their spiritual peak kind of person, right? A man, an older man, maybe older than you. Normally, the Emperor is older. It doesn't have to be. But he's grounded. He's stable. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it, okay? Some of you are dealing with that. And then we already discussed the hopes and fears. And then you have the High Priestess as the outcome. And then in the near future, you have the Temperance. This is all about finding that balance. You know, she's walking up here to go on a new journey. She's found her balance. She's ready to go. And you have the High Priestess, which is needing to listen to your intuition. And maybe that's going to happen with the eclipse, okay? Or the new moon, okay? So, yeah. But then we have right now, you guys are completing karmic cycles. You're learning lessons. And maybe that's what you're learning. You're working on your foundation. You know, you're grounding yourself, you're balancing yourself, you're getting into your own self. I mean, this could be you. You know, you are a passionate person. You know, I never say this is to be an Aries man. I mean, never, not never, but you know, it's not all the time. I mean, I know men that are the emperor. It's like excelling to another level. You're not a king anymore. You're an emperor. You're grounded. You're stable. You've reached that spiritual growth, right? It's just like the empress to me. Okay, empress can be anybody. And then the overall energy is the sun. So this is abundance. And then we have the magician. So, and I feel like you have all the tools that you need, but you don't feel like you do. I want to say that for some of you. And I feel like it's a little bit of fear and not wanting to open up. But their sun is here for you guys, and it's crowning the whole reading. This is abundance, happiness, okay? So I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm not pulling out the baby clarifiers. I'm kind of just pulling these cards on the deck, and you have to let me know if you don't like it or like it. But I needed a change because I needed to, I don't know, I just needed a change. So if you don't like the way I do it, I'm sorry. I'm going to change it up every month. I need to get that. I need to, you know, I get bored easily. So anyways, we have the Chariot. Okay, this is success. You know, you have so many major arcanas here. It's insane. Like out of all the readings so far I've done, this is my 6th reading, and this has more major arcanas than any of them. This is success. This is going, and this could be no, I was gonna say, I mean, for some of you it could be Cancer that's giving you some anxiety, but I don't feel that way. If it is, it's like for a very small percentage. So, Father, please give me another clarifier on the Knight of Swords. But I see this as just coming out of that feeling of having anxiety, coming out of being closed off. Because here you are, like, wanting to go forward, even though it's slow, it's great. And then you have the Knight of Cups. You know, I want to see who this Knight is. But there is success after heartache. There we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. You know, this is the universe handing you something, but you're taking your time. I want to see what this World card is all about. For some of you, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn is going to help you through this heartbreak here. Or this anxiety, should I say. I don't say heartbreak, anxiety. Can I please get a clarification on the World card for Leo? If I didn't say Leo, oh my gosh, I hope I said Leo. I'm kind of ditzy today, so if I didn't, I apologize. This is definitely a Leo reading. Okay, getting clarity, okay? Speaking the truth. And I feel like that's something that you haven't maybe done in the past, and this is something that you're wanting to do. And that's why you're completing this karmic cycle, because the truth is coming out. Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So really going within and taking that break and I want to get one more clarifier on this Knight of Cups, please. And opening up, letting your walls down. You know, I feel like this is you pushing forward, even though this guy doesn't, I mean, he's not moving or going anywhere. But I feel like there's this love here, and it's like taking this time out and wanting to release these burdens. For some of you, you are putting up your wall, and you're going into your own, and someone could be trying to offer you love, but you're not seeing it because you're putting up your guard. You're going inward, right? You're taking a break, you're taking a time out. But with this energy here, with the Chariot, I feel like you're progressing forward. You're speaking the truth. You know, the world is turning, you know, in your favor. You're learning karmic lessons. please give me clarification for the... Who is this King of... Okay, so some of you, by the end of the month, there is maybe this this King of Swords that you may be dealing with, but you've started. There is this building. There is this starting of building, okay? You've started to build something with somebody, most of you. Or this is you building yourself, working on yourself, so that at the end you can find the balance, because here you are, you've got temperance, you're finding that balance. You know, there's a lot of, make sure that you're really listening to your intuition and going within, because, you know, on the Three of Cups, some of you do have a lot of options. And I feel like it's giving you anxiety. Because there's this, for some of you, there's this need for you to choose. You know, there's definitely, you've got fire, water, air, earth. You got it all here. I mean, when it says, what do you desire? It's true. What do you desire? I mean, you've got a lot going on here. So for those of you that are single and looking, you might want to get out there, because the energy is here. Can I please get a clarification for this Emperor? I don't know who this Emperor is. Can I please get a clarifier for the Emperor? Can I please get more clarification for the Emperor? Communication, things happening fast, okay? And maybe they're happening too fast, okay? For those of you that are dating, definitely when one relationship progresses quicker than the other one, it's definitely scary. You know what I mean? And especially when it's moving fast. And you know, the Emperor don't play around. He knows what he wants. He knows what he needs, and he's going to go after it. And if that's you, it looks like you're definitely going after it. You know, there is this sense of 2 different people, 3 different people. I want to see the High Priestess. Father God, please give me clarification. The High Priestess for Sagittarius. Thank you. So the Ten of Cups, completion, happiness, that happy family. Queen of Swords. So now we've got a couple here. So definitely some of you are dealing with an air sign, okay? And some of you are definitely taking on the air qualities of like not being cold, but really thinking it through, right? Really listening to your intuition. And then you have Temperance here. Can I please get a clarification for... There we go, 2 of Cups. For some of you, this could be a Sagittarius, okay? Especially with this being in your environment. Some of you are dealing with, you know, another fire sign. There's all these new beginnings. There's all this. Can I please get a clarification on the Temperance? Can I please get a sign of what... Is it, oh, Earth sign, air sign. Can I please get a clarification on this Temperance? Thank you. King of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. And there is this balance. I would say water and maybe Sagittarius in their chart. And I don't like to say that because it's so general, and I don't like doing, because I mean, I act like an earth sign sometimes. I take on my earth qualities. I take on my air qualities. I'm so moldable and all over the place that I hate, saying that, especially when I do readings on myself or whatnot, or in my private readings. We take on all sorts of different energies, so I don't want to get too into detail, but there's a King of Cups, Aries or Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, okay? And there is this Two of Cups, there is this best friend, and there is this balance. And especially with the Nine of Cups, maybe you need to listen to your intuition about that too, okay? For some of you, there is this water sign that is definitely going to bring you happiness and balance. And you're going to follow your intuition. And maybe this is who you're taking a break from, okay, and putting up your walls against. And then you have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. This is about working, coming out, leaving these Ten of Swords and having the Suns, wanting to keep working on it and not giving up. Okay? You're walking away, but you're walking away from emotional or trauma, okay? You're walking away from things that we do to ourselves, which is mental, okay? Leo, I hope this helped you out, okay? God bless you guys. If it resonated, please, you can always contact me on my email below. If it did not, check your sun, moon, or rising, okay, you guys? God bless.